So, good evening again. Welcome back. What's going on, people? I hope you're okay, and I hope you're having a fantastic evening. So, it's a bit of a late one, and I've just been on the channel with Geordie Talk Stephen, and the guy is absolutely fantastic, asking some great questions, great debates on all things Toon. So, if you like my channel, could you please like and subscribe? Without you guys, I can't make this channel grow. But at the end of the day, I'm going to do my NUFC worst 11, yeah? And it does have to be random. That's me in any order sort of thing, but I'm going to try my best. These are some of the players who haven't really made it in Newcastle. They either want to come for the money or they're going to come because it's a big club and they just don't seem to care about us at all. But like I said, please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to leave a comment in the section down below, I very much appreciate that as well. So, but it's been a brilliant debate with Geordie Talk. Absolutely loved it. Right. So the first one I want to speak about, right, is this one here. Remember him, guys? Matt Sells. Now, he was a Rafa Benitez signing when he gone down to the Championship. He cost us £6.5 million. Yeah. His nickname for most of them was Shaky. You guys call him Shaky Stevens because this keeper was weak. He was absolutely terrible at the time. Seriously, man. And he cost us games. Against Huddersfield, when I watched that game against Huddersfield, I thought the first goal is absolutely atrocious. That's down to him. And then against Aston Villa, he cost us 2 points later on. And all the fans on social media was giving him a lot of stick. And my God, he didn't deserve it, man. But I want to judge him on the performance on the pitch. He was absolutely shocking, really. And he cost £6.5 million. So, for next season, he moved on to Strasbourg when he made a name and he had to rectify his career. So, it was not a good time for Matt Sells, the Belgian. So, we've gone to the next one. What about this guy? Remember him? Marcelino. Oh my God. Listen, he was a rude hurt at signing and he cost us something like £6 million, right? From Mallorca. When he came to us, I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I thought it was a great signing. I thought he's going to sort out defense. He's calm on the ball, good on the ball. Oh my God. He only made, 17 appearances for Newcastle in 4 years. And then he claims that he had a broken finger. He's out of action for something like 3 months, right? Seriously, man. He just didn't pull up trees for Newcastle, did he? You know? He wasn't that good. He was not that good at all. And it's a shame because he got the ability. But come on. He fleeced the club. He fleeced us. He must have been on, 40 grand a week at a time. That's a hell of a lot of money. You only play 17 games. We were absolutely mugged off. Seriously mugged off. Terrible. And I was glad to see the back of this guy. Really glad to see the back of this guy. So tell us what you think of him. Leave your comments in the section there down below. What about this one? Celestine Bakayoko came from Chelsea, right? He cost £6 million. Well, from Chelsea reserves because he wasn't in the team. So Graham Souness paid something like £6 million for this guy. And he only played a handful of games. Listen, he's got an ability. But again, he picks his games. And he's sometimes decent. Most of the times he was absolutely poor, honestly. I just don't rate him. He came here just for the money. And yeah, I think he must have admitted that as well. He's getting more at Newcastle than he was at Chelsea. So I didn't think he was that great whatsoever. Not for me. And I'm just glad he went, to be quite honest with you, because I just think he didn't really be at Newcastle United. Again, was knocked off. I didn't think he was that good. Just going to the comments there. I said, Thomas, hi, Thomas, how are you, mate? I hope you're okay. Broken finger, yeah. More like, he's most likely Goldfinger, wasn't he, G? You know what I mean? Speaking about broken finger, hi, John. Thanks, Ben. Svenny, thanks for coming on the show, my friend. I hope you're okay. And things are good for you. And Annie again, hello. I hope you're doing, Caddy. I don't know if Bristol City won their gear and a neat sort of thing. If you just give us a message there and then get back to us. Because I was on a show tonight with Geordie Talk with Stephen. So that's the 3 players I mentioned at this moment. Okay, so here's another player for you, which is going to be well documented, right? Here's another one for you. Is Titus Bramble, or Titus Shambles, if you ask us, right? Listen, he's more like he'd be better being a boxer, to be honest with you. He's got the stature of a heavyweight, hasn't he? But listen, he had very few good games for us. But listen, he makes so many mistakes. His clearance is atrocious, right? He's costing us games. And listen, I'm not being funny, but I didn't think he was that great at all whatsoever. But Titus Bramble, yeah. But Bobby Robson signed him up, believing he can turn this player into a world-class player. He's anything but a world-class player. I mean, come on, Owen, man. I just didn't think he was good enough for Newcastle. He ended up going to Wigan, which just sums it all up. And then he ends up going to Sunderland. Oh, my God, man. So I didn't think he was that great, to be honest, Titus Bramble. He looked good on picture, but he'd be better being a boxer, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? So, Jay, again, what's you the day from last night, whoever, lads? I hope you enjoyed it, Jay. I think, of course, the scene yesterday. And Jay also said, well, I was going to hit 70-yard passes. Yeah, I'll give you that. But to me, his defending is absolutely atrocious at times. You know what I mean? I can remember one game where he hoofed the ball up against Arsenal, and then 10 seconds later, it cost us the goal. And also won that game by 3-2. So the next one I'm going to bring up as well has been a worst 11, right? He's been a champion winning Premier League titles, yeah. But this is Sol Campbell, right? Oh my God, when he came to us, he was about 3 stone overweight. But he recently come to Newcastle, so because he's got a partner up outside of Newcastle, Northumberland. That's the only reason why he came to Newcastle, right? He was out of shape, he was past it, and I've seen him against Stoke. He was absolutely woeful. Chris Hughton wanted this guy, right? He wanted this guy, and Ashley didn't want to pay the 35,000, 40,000 pound a week. Horton persuaded him to do it. Ashley was not to doing so, and that's the performance you're going to get. He was absolutely shocking. Mike Williamson was better than him anyway. Let's be real about that. And even Colaccini was leagues above him at that time. Leagues above him. But at the end of the day, Sol Campbell, for me, he was great at the time, but he came to us past it for one big payday. So, nah, not for me. Sorry. What about this guy here? No, I'll come to him in a minute. Sorry, I'm going to go to him next. Sean Allen Boomsong. Oh, my God. Listen, we got absolutely mugged off by Rangers. It cost £8.5 million by Graham Souness, right? I thought when he came to us, I thought, wow. I thought he would make a difference. The proper defender, he was big, strong lad, 6'4", and I thought he's going to be the answer to our problems at the back. The problem with Boomsong, right? He makes so many mistakes. I think it's clumsy. I think his touch is atrocious. And there's been a lot of extreme poor performances from this guy as well. But his performances has got Souness the sack. And I'm sorry, but he ain't good enough for us. I mean, Rangers must have laughed away to the bank. And he cost us £8.5 million for a performance like that. So that's Sean Allen Boomsong. I'm glad he went as well. He was poor. What about this player here? No, it's not John Shelby. It's Stephen Ireland. Would you believe it? He hardly played for us, right? And his attitude stinks, yeah. He was an absolute shocking player for us as well when he does play. Hardly played. Alan Pardew signing, and he just didn't want to be at Newcastle United. So that was a waste of time, waste of space. Gets out of my club, and that's exactly what he has done. So for me, he ain't good enough. Never wanted him here. Right. Remember this player? Fumaka. Oh my God. I mean, he came to Newcastle saying that he's one of the best young talents in Europe. Yeah, that's what I was told. 6 games for us, I think, is absolutely shocking. A waste of time, waste of space in Newcastle shirt, and he was absolutely hopeless. Oh my God. I wouldn't take him. I thought to myself, get out of my club, son. You ain't good enough. You're not good enough in that club. So that's Schumacher. It should be Schumacher, really, because I just don't think he's good enough there. Now, what about this lad here? Nacho Gonzalez. Remember him? So remember Dennis Wise told Kevin Keegan to watch this guy from YouTube, right? We got absolutely fleeced for this guy. Yeah, it's a loan deal, right? But he was absolutely, well, he hardly played. The guy hardly played for Newcastle, right? When Dennis Wise signed Gonzalez, that's why we watch him on YouTube, above Keegan, said, prove the final straw for Keegan. Let's just watch James Miller saw the Villa and get this guy in instead. Oh my God. And to make things worse, following Keegan's departure, we would go and have another 3 managers in our season under this player and ultimately end the relegation. It was a costly mistake. He hardly played. What an absolute waste of time and space. Oh my God. We never know how good this guy's going to be, but unfortunately, he's a waste of time and a waste of space and a shirt as well. So let's go on to this lad. Oops, already shown him, didn't I? Let's go on to Albert Luque. Now, this guy costs £9.5 million, right? We could have got this guy for 2 million, but Sonis paid 9 and a bit million for this guy. Yeah, came to us with an injury, right? How on earth did he pass a medical while he was injured, man? And when he does play, he clearly didn't fancy being at Newcastle. It was absolutely terrible for his week. Easy to fall off light. Look, he's got the skills and the ability, but we have not seen enough. For me, I could drop him like 2s and 3s out of 10. I can drop him to 0 out of 10. The only good thing about Luke here that he scored against Sunderland, and that was about it. And oh my God, what a waste of time and journey him. Never. Oh man, Tivo Corona must be laughing all the way to the bank. Let me tell you. Right, this is the one. Before I go on to it, I got to read some messages there. J again, legs like tree trunks there. The same lad, boom, should be boom. Ireland is absolutely crap. And Cisco, yeah, actually, I am going to come on to the Cisco kid. There you go. Well done, Jay. Well done, mate. Cisco. Now, he came to Newcastle as part of Dennis Rice, which led Keegan's destination, right? He cost £6 million, right? 5 years of us. He had a couple of loan deals, right? And he came on 50 grand a week. Now, 2008 is a hell of a lot of money that year. A lot of money. And he only scored 1 goal. That's his first game against Hull City, where we lost by 2-1. And I just thought it's a waste of time, waste of shirt. He hardly scored goals. And when he plays, I think he's absolutely useless. And it just goes to show he must have made around £16 million since his stay at Newcastle, right? Absolute mugs. And this player has got to be one of the worst players I've ever seen in a Newcastle shirt. And that is absolute real talk. Seriously. Tell us what you think, guys. Leave the comments down there. Now, I got to bring him up anyway. I don't want to see his face. I'm just glad to see this back of this guy, Michael Owen. Now, the reason he came to us because neither the top name else didn't want him. Yeah, no, the top four didn't want him, so he decided to come to us. Yeah, but he didn't want to be at Newcastle. And when he does play for us, he's absolutely shite. Seriously, right? Don't get us wrong. He's got 12 goals in his first season, something like that. But since then, he wants to pick his games. His heart wasn't in it. His performance is crap. I'm sorry, but when he misses chances, he doesn't seem to care. And he gets injured all the time. He spends more time on injuring than just on the pitch. This player is arrogant, and he's still arrogant. Now, he's got to be one of the worst Newcastle players ever to don on that shirt. And for me, I just glanced at the back of him. He made something like 16, 17 million pound in wages, right, since this year. Again, we'd be absolutely mugged off by this guy, you know, and you haven't got a care in the world. Michael Owen, right, is a disgrace. And he wasn't that great. Real Madrid was so glad to get rid of this guy. Get out of the club. I don't want to see you ever out there again. And last but not least, absolutely no guess. Before I do that, I'll just go into the messages there. I've got Jay again. If I can get him up there. Cisco, you mentioned that. Thomas, who should be on the worst manager? Well, I'm going to do a content on him soon, like, probably in a couple of years' time. Probably on the weekend, so I'm going to do my worst managers there. And Jay, here, Owen. I think we all do, Jay, because he fleeced us. So, and the one I'm going to bring up as well, have I brought them all up? I think I have you now. Yeah, I have. And in his own introduction, well, I've got to bring this guy up because for me, I think he is the biggest waste of space in a Newcastle shirt. Sometimes I feel sorry for him, but on the pitch, he's not good enough for Newcastle United. And that's Joe Linton. Yeah? He looks like a funky Barney, doesn't he? Honestly. Look at his face. It's his heart in it. Look at it closely. This guy cost £40 million, right? And this is the very reason Rafa Benitez didn't want him as well. So Mike actually has to shell out £40 million for this guy, right? And he's been absolutely crap, absolutely useless. 3 goals in 56 games so far. And we're in a relegation dogfight. Would you trust this player to be a relegation dogfight? Has he got the heart and the passion for it? No, he hasn't. He cannot run. He's slow, right? He pulls out of tackles, right? And his shooting is absolutely weak. And I'm sorry, but this guy needs to be shipped out. In fact, I'll give him away. I just give the guy away. Give him away from the free. Send him back to where he came from, right? And have done with. Write him off because no one ain't going to sign this player. He will struggle to get in the League 1 and League 2. He is the worst NUFC player in my lifetime. And Rafa Benitez did not want him. And you know what it is, right? I mean, I could have named a few other players as well, like Riviere, he was poor, Cabela, Torvan, Amitiano of his name is, I can't remember, Gabriel Watan, I could have mentioned his name, Mbira, Haidara, I could have mentioned loads, but I thought I was going to mention those names that came up. And for me, we have spent so much money on these players and not making it, around about 150 million worth of talent there. And that money's gone right down the swaddy. Oh my God. So we got Thomas here. Owen was, I get the meaning, Joe Linton. Yeah, Jay was, Blind Butcher Superstar. Yay! Get in there. He wasn't even getting the team there yet. You weren't getting me rats, Harvey. So he can't even score against League 2 side. Well, he did actually. He scored against Morgan. He scored twice as well. Claire Williams had to be Joe Linton. Totally agree, oh my God, Claire, man. You're going on the show tomorrow. We're going to talk a lot about this guy. I'm telling you, he is absolutely, oh my God. The more they'll say about this guy, the better. Thomas, Jay. Thomas, release him. There's a record called Release Me. I don't know who sings, I don't know who sang it by, but Release Me. I think it's a song of him as well. Oh my God, you know. Claire, you'd do a better job than Joe Linton anyway, man. Oh my God. It should be Slow Linton. That should be his name. Slow Linton. Give the guy away. Oh man. I don't know what to do. We are some poor strikers at the moment. Like Riviere, Overton, Torvan, Gabella. I could have mentioned those as well. But hey, what can I say? Listen, if you like my video, guys, leave a comment down below, like and subscribe. I should be back tomorrow. I'm with Claire Williams tomorrow on my show, and she's a Manchester United supporter. And I did a chat to her earlier on, a couple of hours ago, and she's well up for it. She's a massive Reds fan. And could you please join me show tomorrow? You can ask some questions if you want. It's mainly about Man United, but we're going to talk about Newcastle United as well. So there you go. So can you please have a good evening? Okay, I'm going to wrap it up. And you've got to subscribe, guys. If you do want to subscribe, whoever's listening, well, what can I say? I can't make my channel grow. I got some more here. Super live stream. Yay! Well done, Thomas, guy. Love you, man. And yeah, Jordan couldn't even get a game for Ashton Blind team. Oh my God. He couldn't get a team in for the Rat Army. Rat Army! Oh my God, man. Nah, not for me, man. Not for me, baby. You wouldn't even get there. What time I'm with Claire? I'm on at 7:30. And I'm going to send a link out as well in Twitter to let you guys know that I'm going to be with her. She sounds absolutely lovely. She's polite. Excuse me. I think her attitude is spot on. And she's a super positive United fan. So please join us 7:30 because I tell you something, it's going to be fun. I got Thomas there. What do you think about Clark's and new 2-year deal? You know what it is, Thomas? Yeah, I'm happy. 2-year deal. I think he's done well. He's come in and he's done really well, and I think he's a cracking player. Him brings well out from the back. Okay, he gave the ball away the other night on Monday, and he's done exactly the same thing in the FA Cup. But I can't blame him for that because he was tired that day. But I think he's a decent player. I think he's done well, better than themselves this season. But I think he's doing well, and I hope he stays in the team alongside Fernandez. And I hope Bruce plays to the 4-4 too. I've dropped Lascelles. He's not match fit yet. Fabian Schär doesn't really be at Newcastle anymore. I still think he's be away at the end of the season. And Yedlin, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why Ashley and Charlie has been difficult to him at the moment in time. So I just hope that things get sorted out Yedlin very soon. Yeah, you should be delighted, Thomas, because I think he's going to do okay. And it's good to see him there. So I'll tell you what I've got for next few days coming up. I'm going to be with Claire on Thursday night. Friday, I've got someone called Barry. He's going to come and me chat. I'm also going to do the press conference reaction of what Steve Bruce have to say. And also my match preview. Saturday, I'm going to try and do a bonus one as well. I'm going to do my NUFC best 11. So please keep your eyes peeled for that. Oh, and Joe Linton will not be in it, by the way. To be quite honest with you, I'd rather have Gemma Collins in my team. Do you know what I mean? She'd do well for that. So, yeah. So please check us out. Right? And you've got to keep subscribing. I'm going to do my bit as well. But I'm going to wrap it up now, guys. But listen, thanks for joining us. And tell us what you think. Do you think you agree with me, Royce 11? Leave it down there. Or catch us on Twitter. And catch us on Facebook as well. and there's a lot, and you can see it's a bit on the banner. So until then, guys, have a good evening and stay safe. And until then, I'll catch you later.